Hey guys, I'm Andy and I'm here to talk about all things mundane and makeup related. So if that's your vibe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Be a part of my little slice of the internet. So let's go ahead and get on into today's video, which is going to be my March update for the Throwback 30 Project Pan. So if you don't know anything about this project, it was created by Jessica Lee and is a Pantastic Ladies collab project that goes from July 28th of last year to July 28th of this year. What happened was in the Pantastic Ladies, we voted on 30 projects for this project pan because you can't do every project. And as I've learned from this year, I even stretched myself a little too thin this year. So 30 projects got rolled into this, and then I personally went through and randomized my prompt from each of those 30 projects. You didn't have to do it that way. You could go through and pick your own prompt. I will leave my playlist listed on the below if you want to go check out my intro where I randomized all my prompts. And then it's just rolling style and set collection specific goals and all of those good things. So we're just going to get into the products that I have worked on this month. And then I think I just have one rollout. So let me gather all my things. Okay, I lied. I have 3 rollouts this month. So that's exciting. So let me open up my notebook here so we can go over the projects. So for 50 Shades of Yellow or Gold, that was just to pick something yellow or gold. And I picked my sandbbeauty Yellow Brick Road combo. And I just wanted to hit a 10-use goal on the combo, whether that be the loose pigment or the loose glitter. I find that I use the loose glitter more just because I love loose glitter, but I love loose pigments, glitters, flakies, multichromes, all of the things, but I just find that when I'm going for yellow specifically, this tone of yellow is just not really what I'm reaching for, so I just always seem to reach for this glitter. But I use this once in the month of March to get me up to 7. I'm at 7 out of 10 uses. So slowly but surely, like we're getting there, 7 out of 10. Next, for an item that we're working on, we have 50 Shades of Purple, which was also something purple. And I picked out my Profusion pigment paint. This is in the shade Good Vibes, which is just this purple. And I have it on today on I sketched out like my look, like the line of what my eye look was going to be. Obviously, I have other eyeshadows on top of it. But I have found a way that I do like to use this finally, but I use this twice in the month of March to get me up to 4 out of my 5 uses. So I'm hoping next month this could be a rollout because this will actually go really well with one of my palettes that I'm working on currently. I have found that if I use my Milani eye base first, like my eyeshadow primer, put that all over the lid, and then I put this on with a brush wherever I want it, it doesn't like skip or get patchy. So at least I found a way to use it. I haven't tried mixing it with any of my other colors yet. I've literally just used it as a purple. So I'm hoping to maybe be a little more creative for my final use. So, but 4 out of 5 uses, and I'm very happy about that because I honestly thought I was going to declutter it. So I'm happy I found a way to use it. And the last item that I was working on, this just rolled in last month, and this is Drop 10 Before Summer, and that was choose a summer-themed item to finish by the end of summer. So, my summer-themed item is a shimmering body oil. This is from Luxby Cosmetics. It doesn't have a shade name on it because it was just a little mini that I got in a mystery box. But I have it on today underneath everything because I went with more of a purpley look because this is a very, like, pinky purple glitter to it, but I set a 5-use goal on this, and I have used it twice in the month of March, so 3 more uses to go. A glittery body oil is not something I need, but it's doing its thing. So now, for my 3 rollouts, I have for lip service, which is just, I believe it's just a lip product. Yeah, a random lip product. I chose my trusty NYX Lingerie XXL in the shade Naughty Noir. It is what is on my lips today. I had a 5-use goal on this, and I hit my 5th use today for my 1 use in March. It's all I needed to finish my goal. Today is the 28th, so today is when I hit my goal on this guy, and this is rolling out of the project. And I do really love this black liquid lip, so I'm very happy to finally be putting it back, because I don't like having that in projects. I have learned that even though I really love that black liquid lip, when I have it in projects, I don't want to use it. I don't know why. But that's just how that cookie crumbles. For Beauty A to Z, I got the random letter S. And so for that, I picked my NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the shade Nude Tude, which is just this beautiful nude. I had a 10-use goal on this, and I used it my last time in March on the 14th to hit my final and 10th use. So this is a rollout. This is my favorite cream blush formula. I am literally only missing 1 shade of this, and it's just because I haven't gone and picked it up. It's the Baby Doll, I believe is what it's called. It's just this traditional pink shade. Is the only shade that I'm missing of this formula. Otherwise, I have every other shade because I love it so much. So that is rolling out and going back into my beauty cabinets. And the last item that is rolling out is for 50 Shades of Green, which again, green item, green packaging, all of that. So I picked from my St. Angel Centers and Ice Cream Beauty, the Friendsgiving palette. And I went with this shade here, Veggies. And I just wanted a 5-use goal on it. I used it twice in the month of March to hit my 5th use on March 16th. So I'd say it looks a little used. I can see that it's been used a little bit. As I've said every time that I've talked about this palette, I don't feel like the mattes go with the shimmers really, but the formula in it is beautiful. So I will be happy to be rolling this back into my drawers. So on that note, we can roll in 3 more items. And we only have 7 prompts left. So I thought about rolling them all in. But no, we have time. Between now, March, April, May, June, July. We have 4 months. Yeah, no, we have time. We're just going to roll in our 3 prompts. And yeah. So let me know if you guys like me showing you me rolling for things, or if you would prefer a screen grab, because I can just do that as well. But we're going to start with prompt number 1. Size matters. So we'll look at all these in just a minute here. So we got that, and then Nightmare on Panning Street. That's perfect. Nightmare on Panning Street, which I don't even remember what prompt I had randomly selected from that project. And last but not least, what do we get? Child of the 80s, which is exciting. I'm a child of the 90s, but that's fine. So I'm going to go read these, pull the products, then I'll come back and we'll talk about what the prompts were, what I pulled, swatches, and all of that. So I will be right back. All right, that took me a minute, but I got everything. So we're going to start with size matters, and that was just to pick your biggest, bulkiest, most awkward shaped palette and pan a shade. Now, I'm not good at panning eyeshadows. I don't do my makeup enough. I'm just not there yet. So I am putting a usage goal on this instead of panning an eyeshadow, but it's still a big and awkward, bulky. You know I'm going with a Jeffree Star palette. This is the Conspiracy palette. I bought it secondhand. You know the drill with that. If you're new here, I buy all my Jeffree Star stuff secondhand from resellers because I do really like his formula, but he's a piece of crap. There, that's my spiel. Now, I'm going to be doing the shade Cheese Dust because I have it in the orange pigment paint from Profusion in another project. So, because I did really want to do food videos because that is my favorite shade, this yellow. That's my favorite shade in the whole palette besides the silver and the white. Like, that's my favorite matte. But using that orange might help me use that pigment paint. So I'm going to do Cheese Dust, and it's got the little piggy imprint. So Cheese Dust 20 times. Will I be able to hit 20? Oh, here, let me give you a swatch of it. Will I be able to hit 20 uses before this project is up in July? Probably not, but we shall see. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. So next, we have Nightmare on Panning Street, and the prompt that I had for that was Child's Play, an item with childlike packaging or theme. And so this might be a bit of a stretch, but I went with the Rose Ink Skin Enhancing Luminous Tinted Serum. But it's because it's a little baby. That's why this makes me feel like it's childlike packaging, because it's just one of these tiny little minis that I got in one of my Ipsy bags. I do have the shade 40, and I want to finish this. That's my goal, because I feel like there's maybe 2 or 3 uses in here. So it's pigment suspended in like a gel, and as you rub it into the skin, the pigment beads burst. And it's a skin tint, and I feel like the shade's not horrible, but I just don't know how I feel about the formula. I don't know if the shade is actually going to work once it's all over the face. But yeah, I want to finish this. I figure maybe 2 uses for an all-over face. I might only get 1 use out of it, but that is what I'm doing for childlike packaging. And then last but not least, we have Child of the 80s. And for that, I got the random prompt Milli Vanilli, a product that isn't what you thought it was. And I got this from Amy, and this is the Milk Makeup Glimmer Glow Oil Lip and Cheek. So when I first got this, I was like, oh, it's one of those Milk Makeup cream blushes. And then I tried it, and that's the shade. I will swatch it for you. That's the shade. And it's just, I've never seen them have this kind of product. It doesn't smell or anything. Because I can see it's kind of separating a little bit lower in the tube. But it gives more of an oily consistency. So I had it in my lip category for a little bit. But I've tried it on the lips, and I hate it. I think it's so gross on the lips, and it just doesn't even really give you any color. It just gives a little bit of shine, but like not in a good way. So I don't like it on the lips, but I haven't even tried it as a cheek stick. So I'm putting it in for 10 uses with the caveat of if I like it, because that is how I'm doing these projects now. If I don't like something, I'm not hate panning it anymore. If I find out in 1 or 2 uses I don't like it, we're just going to declutter it, because why hate pan something? So as of right now, I'm putting a 10 use goal on this little guy, but that is still up for up for debate. So it says it's a lip and cheek. I don't think it's a lip at all. It might not even be a good cheek product. I don't know. But those are the 3 products that I'm rolling in. I appreciate you guys being here for this update. And let me know all your comments, questions, concerns, everything down below. I'm surprised Mr. Blazemere didn't want to make an appearance this video, but he's over there making biscuits. But I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.